Hi everyone, this is Dwight Braswell, founder of Bunny to Bear. We're helping you go from fear, doubt, and uncertainty to a place of courage, confidence, and conviction so you can become the person that you're meant to be. Today is Motivational Monday, and before we get started, I want to personally invite you, if you're not a VIB in Bear Nation, part of our community, I invite you to go to bunnytobear.com, simply put your name and email in there, and we'll send you a free video training series on how to become a top performer, but even more important, you'll become part of our growing community of people very interested in going from bunny to bear and having the courage to go after the life that they know they're meant for. So let's talk about Motivational Monday, the 3 pigs today. You know, pig number 1, he built his house with straw. Okay, interesting. Pig number 2, built his house with sticks. I love sticks. Pick up sticks, pick sticks to build a fire. There are some uses for some sticks. But then pig number 3 is what we want to focus on today. He built his house of bricks. And look, you know, sometimes building our house on a strong foundation, we've heard it over and over, it's going to take us a little bit more time. And some of us are so fast to get what we need, so fast to build our company, so fast to get our sales, so fast to hit the ground running, so fast to bring on new hires, so fast to whatever it is. Sometimes we forget. You know, we have to build a solid foundation first. So 5 years ago, I created a methodology called Flexor. Now, I was doing a research project on millennials and their preparedness for manager and leadership roles in the workplace. And through this research project, I figured out that very simply, we need a little bit of structure at the very beginning. Whether millennials, salespeople, just us in general, we need that structure at the very beginning. And then over time, we can introduce flexibility. But if we have too much structure, where we feel like we're in a box and we're being watched over all the time, micromanaged, or if we don't have any structure at all, which usually happens in a startup environment or most companies when we first start, there's kind of nothing really structured out. Then what happens is we can't be surprised that there's failure, that there's turnover, that there's attrition, right? So what Flexor does, very simply, is there's 2 components to this Flexor methodology. And this is the new F word out there. Number 1, it's a very simple concept to introduce structure at the very beginning of anything that you're doing. Think of a personal trainer at the gym. They're going to focus on your form first. Any new exercise that you do, they're going to focus slow it down, and let's really get the form right, because I can do 1,000 push-ups, but if I'm doing them wrong, what happens? Absolutely nothing. I'm not getting the right results. I'm busy, but I'm not getting the right results. So we focus on the structure first, and then over time, we can introduce that flexibility. I think of new hire training. If I provide someone with a script up front, I give them a script. I give them something that they can follow, a structure, something solid that they can kind of learn, just the value statements, let's say, of my product. And I get them to use that over and over and over and master the structure first. Then they're able to spend a little bit more time. Once they've ingrained it into them and really understood it, then there's some flexibility to make it your own. Okay, very simple. So number 1 is introducing a structure first, and then over time, allowing some flexibility. But you have to have that structure at the beginning. The second component of Flexor, which is what I'm most passionate about and what I see to be like the breakthrough in, I'd say, learning 2.0, is a very simple concept of building someone's internal structure first. I'm going to build up a solid foundation. I'm going to build up the brick house inside. So brick by brick by brick. I'm going to take that time at the very beginning. So new hires. You know, my company, we build motivation and sales programs for startups. And what we focus on is, let's build somebody up at the very beginning. It may take a couple weeks, but I'm going to build up their self-confidence, their self-awareness, their self-management, their self-discipline. I'm going to build up all that first, make them a solid brick house, a solid structure, so then they can have flexibility later on to be able to perform at a high level consistently, no matter what team, no matter what initiative, no matter what product, no matter what the sales process is, inside, outside sales. If I have somebody with a solid structure, there's no way anything can hold them back. If they go after a different vertical in my business, boom, something hits them, it bounces right off. Whereas if we don't have that structure, if we are building our people up with sticks or with straw just to get it done fast, what happens is they get hit and it starts to break them down. And then they wonder, and then we sit back and we wonder what happened. Why are they leaving? Why are they going someplace else? Why are they not motivated? Why, when I walk out on my sales floor, I'm begging people to get motivated? So think of this. How can you use the Flexor methodology? Either, number one, building a structure at the beginning and then introducing that flexibility, or by building someone from the inside out, building up their structure first and then allowing them the flexibility later on. How can I use this to improve my personal, my professional, my business life? No matter what you're focused on every day, this could be, and I am almost absolutely 100% sure that this should be part of every strategy, business or otherwise, that you take on moving forward. So I give that as a gift to you. A lot of the sales stuff, a lot of the stuff that's coming out from Bunny to Bear will focus on Flexor. So next week, we're gonna talk about the different tools that I've created to help you really use this methodology to successfully take people from where they are right now to where you need them to be so that you can have sustainable, accelerated results. This has been Motivational Monday. Hope you had a great week, and we'll see you next week. Remember, stop living life as a bunny. Wake up and be the bear. And if you have not joined our VIB list on Bear Nation, Bunny to Bear, please go to bunnytobear.com. Simply put your name and email in there, and you'll get access to that free training right away. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.